Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Attack of the B-Team. Now today we're actually going to be doing something really different from what we usually do. We're going to be in a creative testing world the entire episode. We're not going to go on the Attack of the B-Team world once. It's going to be all proof of concept, just showing you guys awesome things that I figured out you can actually do in B-Team that are really cool, and I think you guys are definitely going to enjoy it. Now, something that I actually really want to say is that I'm going to be showing you something that's kind of interesting first. You know, some of you guys might have already seen it before, but the next thing I'm going to show you is really awesome, and I guarantee that all of you will be pretty interested in it. So, the first thing that I want to show you, first is usually first, pretty logical, it makes sense. So anyway, what this is, basically, it's just a power, electricity farm, and it works really well. What basically happens here is I have a different kind of engine here. It's actually a compression dynamo. And so what that thing needs is it needs a coolant, such as water, and a reactant like Liquid XP. Liquid XP is actually a really good reactant, which is super easy to get because, you might remember the King Slime from a little while ago. So that is basically how that works. Really simple. Pretty much aqueous accumulator, aqueous, I'm assuming it's whatever. Anyway, it pumps water into the compression dynamo, and the XP is gotten from the King Slime. Also, I have a little automation thing here with a comparator that basically detects when this thing has electricity. The more electricity it has, the farther the redstone output goes. Eventually, if it has a lot of electricity, it's going to power the spawner, it's going to stop from spawning, and that basically just means, when we're full on electricity, not going to spawn King Slimes anymore. So, pretty awesome there. There's really not that much to it, it's just a simple little thing, but it produces power like crazy. I mean, like, really fast. Definitely better than our current power source. One more thing here that is just really cool. Watch this. Just watch all of the items flow. What this is it's an igneous extruder, and it's just so freaking cool. It basically turns lava and water into cobblestone. You can also turn it into stone or obsidian, but these will actually use up the materials. So if you want to turn it into cobblestone, it just will go on forever. Look at this deep storage unit. We have 36,000 cobblestone. Look how fast it counts. Just freaking cool. I don't know, I just think that's awesome. Let's actually see. I wonder, what if we use a conveyor belt? I really want to know what's going to happen. Will it actually transfer the items onto the conveyor belt? Oh, it will. Oh, I'm going to have some fun with this. I'm also probably going to lag out the entire game, but it'll be worth it. It'll be so worth it. What I'm going to do here is just some really fun stuff. This is actually, I should do this more often, just jump into a world and just do random junk, because honestly, it's what I have the most fun with in BT most of the time. Just jumping into creative world and doing random junk. So, here's what I'm going to do, okay? I'm just going to have fun with this. Just going to place down a bunch of conveyor belts, and, ideally what's going to happen, yeah, a bunch of stuff is going to go on here. There's really not much to this. I'm pretty much just creating a ton of cobblestone. There's really nothing that interesting. I just I want to do it, I want what I want. And what I want is your body. No, okay, let's not go there. But yeah, this is just, it's cool, man. It's cool. It's cool stuff. It's cool the stuff you can do with this. I mean, just like cobblestone. Got a lot of it. That's pretty much the whole story. Yeah, no, I thought that'd be cooler in my head. Huh? Yeah, I really did. Yeah, no, that's about it. That's all. That's all she wrote. Yeah, no, not much to this, is there? Really isn't. You know what? Actually, give me a second. I'm gonna make something else really quick. Well, I definitely made something here. Yeah. Let's move on to the second project. That didn't exactly work out how I had hoped. Let's go into, hopefully it's this world. Yes. Come on, I really hope. Yes, awesome. This thing is amazing. Okay, this is my prized possession. This is the second thing that I want to show you that is just absolutely amazing. It's really cool. Okay, so this is an Archimedes ship. I've shown you these things before. I haven't really shown you in a lot of detail, but basically, here's the general gist of it. You have some air balloons, put them down, put down a couple of these things, put a helm on it, jump in, boom, you have a ship. You can fly around, do all that random stuff that you would do in a ship. Nothing too too fancy there, but where it gets really cool is where you make a house out of it. Because you can make things that are really huge from this. You know, you can make entire houses, and I can have a portable house using an Archimedes ship. I mean, you can imagine, actually, maybe you won't have to imagine. Maybe you won't have to. Give me a second here, guys. So, yeah, this is basically the idea. Attach some air balloons to things, put a helm on it, and you are flying. Pretty awesome. Clearly my air balloons don't look amazing here, but, you get the idea. Anyway, so, what I'm thinking is I actually really want to make a house in my Survivor world. It's like the theme of Up, you know, has anybody seen the movie Up? If you haven't, then you're crazy, and it's a good movie, and it's so sad and beautiful, but, yeah, anyway, so I kind of want to make it look the theme of that, basically just a house with some air balloons on top that'll make it float, and it'll be beautiful and awesome, so, yeah. Did I say air balloons? I meant balloons. I mean, they're air balloons, but, like, in the movie, they're balloons, you get the idea, so, yeah, that's what I want to do there, but the problem with that is, you know, if I have a flying house, that's great, but I'm not going to be able to go to my base because, like, okay, I fly around to my house, and then I have to fly it back to go back to my base. That's not really that efficient or that fun or just anything very good. Now, that's where the portals come in. You know, you've seen me use these portals before. That's not really the exciting part. The really exciting part is that I figured out how to use them on the ship. So you might be thinking, well, like, hey, just put them on the freaking ship. It's not hard. You know, why are you making such a big deal out of this? But, you'll see what I mean, or what I'm trying to do here. If I put these air balloons down, okay, so I put the helm on, you know, that's fine. I can fly it around, but then I get to these things, the portal modifier. If I place that down, yeah, bad things happen. It does not agree with the ship. It totally breaks. It'll just break everything. You know, if I make a giant house and then have a portal modifier in it, I try to fly, my house is gone. Everything in it's gone. If I have chests, I'm going to lose all my items. Bad things are going to happen, guys. Bad things. So I figured out a way to pretty much almost fully automate the use of the portal modifier on the house, which is pretty freaking cool. And it might not seem that cool to you, but trust me, this took some ingenuity. Okay, there was a lot of testing going on here, but finally I figured it out. So this wasn't the hard part, by the way. Well, first of all, actually, let me point something out. When you go on these ships, if you turn the ship and then, like, you know, place it down, you know, you're flying, you turn it around and then you place it, it doesn't rotate the blocks. It rotates the vanilla stuff like the repeaters, but if you have, let's say, one of these things facing like this, and then you turn the ship will be facing this way, but this thing will be facing another way. So basically, it doesn't turn with it. You know, I can even show you guys, actually, if I turn around like this, then boom, it's facing a different way. So, it doesn't work out very well. You know, you have to have everything facing straight up and down. That way rotation doesn't affect it. So, yeah. What I have here, though, is this thing has some sound control modifiers in it, or some just regular control modifiers, which is what, basically you need those if you want to use the portal modifier. You know, I put this down. Every time I put it down, I'm going to need to place these things in it. So that automatically does that for me, which is pretty freaking cool. You know, that's already a lot of it automated, so, you know, that's pretty awesome. Then when we break it, what's going to happen is it should all go into the vacuum hopper like this. Yep, all goes in there. I can just take this thing out and put it back. Again, awesome, you know, it's working. But the main thing here is I don't want to have any risk at all of messing up my ship. You know, I don't want there to be any chance that I accidentally fly with the portal modifier in, because my house would be destroyed, and I'm forgetful and clumsy like that, so I don't want any chance whatsoever of that happening. So that's what this fancy everything is for. So if any of you guys know redstone mechanics, basically if you run a repeater into a block and then have redstone underneath it, basically, well, you'll see here, you know, if I put that there, then the redstone's active. So it detects if this thing's here, which you might think like, oh, that's pretty simple, which it is, but then the problem is that this thing doesn't, like, this thing needs redstone in order to actually activate it, and so if I go like this, you can see it's not activating. So then what I have here is I actually have to flip this switch so that then it'll be active. The problem there is that I'm pretty sure, let me see something here. If I actually, yeah, if I have this off, and that's in there, well, okay, well, let me get rid of it, yeah, oh my god, my voice. Let me get rid of that safety precaution that I added. So now I think, Is it? Oh, it's not doing it anymore. I did it before. What's going on? Oh, figured it out. Figured it out, guys. It's all good. It's all good. Let's see. We get rid of this thing. Yeah, so this is before I got rid of the, or before I, oh my god, I'm failing at talking. So before I added the safety precaution, this is what it was like. Okay, so if I had this active, then it could detect, oh my god, my voice, my freaking talking, I could detect if this thing was here. But if I have it off, it can't detect it. And I might accidentally fly away with it in, which I actually almost just did. Oh my god, I'm crazy. So yeah, that's not good. That could destroy my entire freaking house. So what I did then, and I was pretty proud of myself for this, I thought it was pretty smart, is I basically added something so that it takes it directly from the lever, and so it can tell if this thing's on, and then it'll detect it. I mean, not detect. Oh my god, I need to take a break, guys, and learn to talk better. Give me a second. Okay, I've meditated. I think I'm better. I think I've regained the control and ability to talk. It's all good. It's fine. So anyway, now what this thing is going to do is it basically detects if the lever is active. That way there's no way that I can fly with this thing in. So if I take this thing out, then it should basically, there you go, it's off. So this thing is still not letting me pass. But if I turn the lever off, every light is off. Another thing on this is a secret lever, and the reason I have that is a regular lever, you know, like I said, if you rotate, things don't rotate, and so it snaps off. I don't know why it works with repeaters, but not the levers, but that's just how it is. So this thing doesn't matter if it rotates, so that's why I have that there. And basically, that's just pretty much it. I mean, you can go in here, there's no chance that you would ever go in while that portal modifier is active, so just pretty cool. I mean, just really amazing stuff that I can actually have a ship, like a floating house that I can just always use with no chance of anything bad happening. I think that is really amazing. One more thing though. Okay, one more thing real quick here is these engines, and this is a thing that I really have to ask you guys, because I'm not really sure about if I want to use them or not, and there's a big reason for that. Okay, these engines up here, see, they're really, really cool. Okay, they're really awesome, but see, the problem is, they don't have a crafting recipe. They're not really implemented into the game yet. You can see, look how slowly I fly without them. Okay, this is the speed I fly without the engines. Very, very slow. Okay, now let's put the engines on. You're probably going to kind of freak out here, because it's really amazing, okay? I only had 18 on there, but you can place even more. A lot more, and it will go crazy, crazy fast so that you can barely even control it. But the problem is, yeah, like I was saying, they don't have a crafting recipe, which means that I can't really use them in my survival world without cheating. So that's kind of where you guys come into play. Do you think I should cheat in order to have these things? Because I really think I should. I think they're definitely worth it, because look at this. I mean, look how fast we're just zooming by here. I mean, like, this is crazy. First of all, we turn way faster before it takes so long to turn. I mean, look at it. It's crazy. Okay, guys, this is crazy. Look how fast we're going to go to this village. Just, wow. Like, wow. It's really, really fast. So, that's why I really want to use the engines. I really, really want to use them, but, just not sure. I'm not sure. It's really up to you guys. You know, will you guys give me the permission to use them? Do you want me to use them? I mean, if I were you, I would say yes, because they're freaking cool, but, you know, it would kind of break the whole, like, survival thing, because, I mean, you know, it's not like we're just going all out, like, creative mode, but it's not really implemented into the game, and it would be cheating. So, yeah, the only thing is, you know, I could actually kind of make a crafting recipe. We could say, like, it takes a block of iron or something like that. You know what? I think that'd be reasonable. Maybe, like, we'll say, takes, you know what? Let's make a crafting recipe. Let's create a crafting recipe for these, even though we don't have one. Let's say, block of iron with air balloons surrounding it creates an engine. Why not? So that makes an engine. Okay, are you guys cool with that? Air balloons surrounding an iron block makes an engine. I think that's pretty cool. I think that's fair. If you guys think that's fair too, then definitely tell me in the comment section below. So, yeah, I think that's about everything I wanted to showcase. I do want to go actually a little bit more in depth on this, just in case you guys want to build it, because it's really cool. So, yeah, you know what? Anyone who doesn't really care about this, leave now. But for the people who really want to get an in-depth understanding of this and want to know how to build it, I'm going to give a little tutorial here. So what's going on? Basically, you have the repeater running into the portal modifier, vacuum hopper here, turn every single thing onto item output. That way, even if it rotates, it'll still be facing towards the autonomous activator. Place this directly above where you're going to put the portal modifier, and place the portal modifier, like in the back side of the wall here, in your portals. So then what you're going to want to do, have redstone running under here. This is just for show. It doesn't even go anywhere over here. But over here, what you're going to want to do, redstone runs into basically some alarm system. This stuff isn't important, but basically you want the redstone to run into an alarm system from underneath the portal modifier. Okay, you got that? Got it good. So now what we're going to want to do is actually have, you know what I just realized? I never actually showed you guys, the portal working. I'm not the brightest, guys. I'm really not. Let's do one thing here. So, I think, let's just continue with the tutorial. I think I'll just include it in here. Whoops, hopefully not too many people left there, because this is the most interesting part. Anyway, though, so if we click to set a network, this is the one part you do have to do manually, which kind of sucks, but, yeah, once you place it, you are going to have to manually select a network there, and, yeah, then you're pretty much good to go. One thing is oh, what happened here? That's not good. It's working now. Okay. One thing, though, you're going to want to place these sound control modifiers. You're going to want to have 2 of them in here, and put the rest of them with sticks, set up all the rest of the settings I did here, and turn this on to ignore redstone control. So that's all of that stuff. Now let's actually go through the portal. If we jump through here, boom, just teleports us to somewhere. Jump through, teleports us back to our ship. Pretty freaking cool there. And also here, out of the lever, you're going to want to have more redstone and just put it into your alarm system. Oh, with an inverter, though. That's important. You're going to want to invert the signal, then put it into your alarm system. So that's about it. That's really it for this thing. It's really cool. It took me a while to figure out, but generally, that's just all you got to do. It's really cool. Go make a house. It's freaking cool. Portals, awesome, beautiful. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching Attack of the B Team. I'll see you guys next time. Man, just jumbled all over the place today. The heat, I've recorded 3 episodes today. Both the Tropicraft things and this all in a row. Pretty crazy. Like I was saying, though, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time on another episode of Attack of the B Team. And, yeah, make sure to leave a like and comment, subscribe, favorite, all that good stuff. I haven't actually been saying that lately. Make sure to do that, especially share, guys. Sharing the videos helps me out so much, and also the more people that are subscribed, which really sharing does help people subscribe, the more people that actually subscribe to me, the more content that I can put out, because it'll just make me, it's just more motivation, with more of an audience, just motivates me more to do stuff and not take, 2-week breaks like I did, a couple days ago. So, yeah, anyway, like I was saying, thank you guys for watching. I've said it 5 times. Thanks for watching Attack the B Team. I'll see you guys next time, and goodbye.